Better not be so quick to test us. What it do, YouTube? You already know how I'm stepping, baby. Episode 27, posted with the Mac 11, and I wish a nigga would, cause I send him straight to heaven. Woo! Bars! Y'all don't want me on the microphone. Get it away from me. Hey, y'all, go ahead and shut the studio down. I done broke the internet with that right there. What's good with y'all? You know, I'm up here chilling. You know, it's all good. Episode number 27. Hope y'all having a good and beautiful, lovely day. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's safe and sound wherever you're doing. You're probably at work. Hope you're having a good day at work. Hope you don't work too hard. Work smart. Don't work hard. You know what I'm saying? But, yep, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Went to Chick-fil-A today. Got me a good old, you know. I went again. Because I went for the fan one time. And I really ain't no Chick-fil-A fan, right? But they got some good chicken. But I'm going to tell you one thing, though. I can't knock them. Because at the end of the day, if you can be closed on a Sunday, when people get out of church and everybody looking for something to eat, but you closed on a Sunday, on a day that everybody expecting to go out to eat, and you still making a killing, hey, you know what you're doing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk about being the underdog today, YouTube. Being the underdog, you know, really not being the underdog, but being unnoticed. I'm going to rephrase that, being unnoticed. A lot of people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do what they do because they want to be noticed. But, like I always bring back to my last episode, doing what you love, doing what you like to do. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be noticed. You ain't got to look for attention or nothing like that. But a lot of people, when they find out they ain't getting noticed and shit like that, they want to quit because they just want the attention. They ain't doing it to help other people. They ain't doing it, you know what I'm saying, to better themselves. They doing it to get, not to get the right thing out of it. But I'm going to tell you what's so cool about, you know, being unnoticed. You ain't got to be in the spotlight. Just because a lot of people in the spotlight, you know what I mean, that don't mean that, you know, they're more important than you. Just because a person is famous, that don't make them more important than you. You still special too, baby. You smell me? You feel me knocking? Well, let me in. That damn light want to act a fool now. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to act a fool because, you know, I cut the camera on. This light ain't act a fool all week. And now I want to act up. You know what? Go on, blink. I don't care what you do. But still, though, still have to work on it. You know, it's all good. Still have to work on it. Still got to do my thing with it. You know, the maintenance man is still in effect. Obviously, I ain't doing a good job because it's still blinking. I'm just going to go ahead and call somebody to fix it. Still, though, I'm going to give it one more try. But being the underdog, you know what I'm saying, and the person that, you know what I'm saying, you think like you ain't gonna blow up and stuff like that, you may not be, you know what I'm saying, it may not be your calling to change. You're not here to change the whole world. You might, it's like I said, it's a chain game, you know what I mean? Some person, you might be that one person to spark somebody else to change the whole world. You might be somebody, it might be a person that's gonna be the future president. But if they hadn't listened to what you said or paid attention to what you did or watched what you know what I'm saying, and noticed that you didn't give up, you know what I mean? Hey, whatever you're doing right now, it plays a part and it plays a purpose. Somebody is looking at you. Somebody watching you. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't quit because, you know, you ain't getting the fame or the popularity that you wanted. You ain't getting the attention. You don't think you're getting the attention or the recognition that you need. Because the good Lord, He going to look after you. That's your boss right there. He's your employee. These people don't pay you in this world. God bless you with everything that you need. You know what I mean? That is your boss. He's the one that supply you with your car, your house, your money. He the one that gave you the job. He the one that gave you a breath of life. These people in this world, you know, you can look up on YouTube for advice and everything. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to go to God. And I'm going to tell you why. God, you know, God is different from people. You can go on YouTube in this world. I'm going to tell you why God is better than people. You already know why. But I'm going to go ahead and give you some common sense because He's God, really. But at the end of the day, if you go on the internet, you can see everything this world made, man-made. But you can't go on the internet and Google what God made, and you got the ingredients right in front of you. And I'm going to tell you why. You can't make water. God can make water. And I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, the ingredients is H2O. That's the ingredients right there, and you still can't make it. That's why He's God, baby. So at the end of the day, you know, you just got to look at life like it's okay to be the underdog, but you just got to trust God and put everything in His hands because He can turn nothing into something. He can speak water and everything into existence. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't worry about, you know, the hopes and the dreams of, I wonder what people think about me because I be thinking about that too. Sometimes it go through my mind, you know what I mean? Because we all human, and your brain is going to try to attack you at the worst time possible. It's going to try to bother you. It's going to try to mess with you and discourage you at the worst time possible. It's going to try to kick you while you're down. That's why you don't need to give up. There's somebody watching you. If you got children, they're watching you. And I know sometimes it's hard to maintain because you get in your feelings, but you're a role model to somebody and somebody want to be like you right this minute. So at the end of the day, you just got to suck it up and keep it together. Because I got to talk to myself. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself. Look here, man. You got to keep it together. Look here, girl. You got to keep it together. Because at the end of the day, I got people counting on me, praying for me, and depending on me. You know what I mean? So it's cool to be the underdog. It's okay if that you're not noticed or being watched or nothing like that, or you're not getting the attention. Or you probably might think that I ain't getting paid when I want to get paid right right now. So if you ain't getting paid what you want to get paid right now, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Be a blessing to others. If you be good to people, people gonna be good to you. People gonna notice your integrity. People gonna notice your character, and people gonna pay more attention to you. People gonna be more attracted to you and gonna try to dig in what you said. They're gonna try to buy what you said. They're gonna try to get you where you need to be, and they ain't gonna try to get you where you need to be because they want you where you need to be. It's just that they love you so much and they appreciate you so much for what you do for them. They can't help but to love you back and appreciate you and do stuff for you. They can't help but to move out their way for you, because that's how God moves. God moves out of love and good motives. Do you understand what I'm saying? You feel me knocking? You better let me in, baby. It's a beautiful day up under the sun, and I'm taking it just like this. There ain't nothing to complain about. It'll be just like this. It's a hell of a day today. Because at the end of the day, we still above the dirt. We still alive and kicking, and we still alive and well and breathing. But it's cool to be the underdog. You know what I mean? Rocket was the underdog at first. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he lost the match. The champion still won the match. You remember the first Rocket? Apollo still won the match, but Rocket went the distance, and that made him famous. You know what I'm saying? He went the distance, but then nobody even think he can do it. He got his ass tore up. Apollo beat him to sleep. You know what I mean? He didn't win the match or none of that. And he was the underdog. And then while he was training and stuff, they was like, you got some dude from Philadelphia, you know what I mean? Unnoticed. But the whole time, he in the background training, in the background drinking raw eggs. Hey, that's my move. I got to talk about Rocky, man. You know, him and Adrian. Hey, what was that? I think Rocky 2. Yeah, you know Adrian, she was shot. I think Rocky 2, after they got married and all, they tried to wait. They tried to act like, you know, they wait till they got married till they did it. But, you know, you know how they go. You know, hey, that was Rocky. That's Stallone, you know what I mean? No, wait, no, they didn't. What did he say? He said, women weakens legs. He said, you need to stop leaving. You like, I really like this girl. He was like, hey, let her train you, you know. So I think, you know what I'm saying, him and Adrian got down before, you know. But anyway, we ain't talking about that. We talking about the underdogs. But it's okay to be an underdog. It's okay to be not noticed. It's okay to go unnoticed. Because God noticed you. God paid attention to everything you're doing. Sometimes I get discouraged sometimes. But you know what? My fiance, she, I can say my wife, she always reminds me, you ain't going unnoticed. Somebody watching you. Somebody appreciating you. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. You ain't going unnoticed. Somebody watching you. Somebody's appreciating you. Somebody's wondering when you going to come back. When you going to keep going. When they want to see you in action again. You know what I mean? You might gave up on something. Don't give up on what you need. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's looking at you right now. Somebody's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's inspired by you. You know what I mean? This is live right here. I ain't finna edit nothing like this. So that's why, you know, hey, somebody's looking at you. Somebody's paying attention. Somebody's paying attention to me. So that's why I'm telling you, don't give up. Don't give up on, you know what I mean? Don't give up on what you're trying to do. Especially if you love it. Especially if you're good at it. Especially if you're talented. Especially if you already got people depending on you. It's all good. It's okay to go on those. That's why I say God watches all and he sees all. That is your boss right there. Everything in this world, your supervisor ain't even your boss. God put your supervisor in that position. So it's easy for God to take your supervisor out that position. He put you in your position. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get promoted. You get promoted by God. You don't get promoted by people. God put it on people's heart. God know how to move things to promote you. It ain't the people. It's him. Everybody thinking about this world, people. If I holler at this person, I can get on. If I holler at this person, you got to go to the direct source. Because he can turn anything and bring things out of nowhere. That's where you need to go. You just don't believe me. If you just don't understand, you can stay where you at. Stay where you at and be miserable and happy trying to depend on man. Well, you know God got a better plan. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, bars. I'm on fire today. But, you know, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? All well. Beautiful day. I think I'm finna go get me a beer. I gotta go clean this truck out. I'm finna go get me a beer, you know what I mean? Sit back and relax, enjoy the evening. Might just get some wine though, you know. I don't know. I ain't had no wine in a minute. I've been on that beer, you know what I mean? I ain't been trying to drink too much liquor. But, you know, doing my little workout thing and all that stuff. I'm still gonna do that. It ain't gonna stop, you know. Everything gonna still, the show must go on. Like, don't give up on your dreams because the show must go on. It don't matter what's going on, the show must go on. You can take a time out or whatever, but you still gotta get your ass up back and just keep going. I don't care if you sound like some people, they go on Facebook, look for a bunch of likes and stuff like that. They want to tell the world how they feel. And then want to look for likes and comments and stuff and shares and stuff. And then when people don't do it, you want to go back and delete it because you had the wrong motive. You're looking for attention. Facebook ain't nothing but a newspaper, ladies and gentlemen. It's a newspaper full of negativity. It's a newspaper full of negativity just to lead people the wrong way. Lead people the wrong way. That's why you need to just don't even look at your phone when you first wake up. The first thing you need to do is just thank God before your feet hit the floor. Don't even look at your phone. Don't even cut on the TV. Think about what you got to do that day. Put God first and then grab, then get something in for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you can start your day better. And if you get up earlier, you know, you can have a more completed day. Like I've been preaching, get up earlier, you'll have a more completed day. You know what I mean? But, you know, this is episode 27. You know what I'm saying? Posted with the Mac 11. You know, hey, I remember them. So that's the concert right there. The first one was the, you know, the freestyle. The end was the concert. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know, wanted to come holler at y'all, let all my underdogs and people that think that they're going unnoticed. Somebody's always looking at you. Somebody always watching. And I'm gonna let you know one thing. The main person watching is God. The main one watching is God. And that's the only person that you know. That's the only person you need to care about who's looking. That's the only person you need to know who's watching, who loves you, who's caring for you, who's providing for you to proceed for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about people. They're not your employees. A lot of people like to say, if it wasn't for you all, first of all, God created the people to support you. God, everything is in his creation. So that's why he is the source of life and death. He is the full source, but people don't get it. And people, you know, as soon as you get to talk about God, people are like, I don't want to hear that. Because sometimes I don't feel like that. And as soon as I didn't receive it, I didn't pay attention to it, it came back and bit me in the ass too. And then I started wondering why. Whole time, I'm not paying attention. Because I hate correction. And I think a person, because God works through people. You know, God works through people. And sometimes you don't want to listen to the person. Because you don't think that person's smart enough. You don't think that person wise enough. Or you think you're better than that person. Or you think you know everything. Because I've been there too. You got to put your pride to the side. Put your pride to the side and let God ride, baby. Alright? Little piece of hair grease. Hey, if I don't catch you on YouTube, I'll see you in the street. Bars! Hey, I'm on fire, but I'm gone. Alright? Be cool.